guys, Rock joining me once again. We're going to talk about a request that I got from a number of people about defending the head and arm choke. Defending the head and arm choke is basically done in 4 phases. First of all, not getting in it, and then an early, medium, and late defense. So we're going to talk about all phases of defending the head and arm choke. Let's take it from the crossbody, right? So my opponent already has crossbody, right? Now he's got to get this arm across here. If I'm doing what I should be doing and keeping my arm in a good defensive posture or down here, then the head and arm choke isn't even on the table. So being smart with where your hands are is number one. Now if you're pushing, you're not being very smart, right? You're being pretty stupid, because now this is where the head and arm choke comes into place, because now he pops it across, boom, and then he can start setting it up and finishing it, right? Now ultimately, where does he need to get to finish it? Either the mount or the far side cross mount. A really strong, powerful guy will finish it from the mounted position. You know, a weaker guy like me has to get over here and finish it with more leverage. So let's assume I did something stupid. I pushed on him and he popped this arm across. So the very first thing I got to do is grab my wrist, and I'm going to switch the angle for you in a second to see this. But I'm grabbing my wrist, I'm bridging my hips, and I'm dragging this down his face back to where I can have my hands in a safe position, whether it's Pledge of Allegiance or whether it's an underhook. All right. So I did something dumb. I pushed on his face. Comes across. I immediately grab my wrist, and I'm going to switch the camera angle so you can see the grip I'm taking, because it's rather important. Now I'm not just forcing my arm into his face. I'm bridging, almost like an upa. I'm bridging and dragging my elbow right from his ear to his chin, right down his face, to create some space to, 1, stall his attack early, and 2, create some space that I can start escaping. All right. So let's switch it so you guys can see this grip, because it's kind of important. So Rock, take crossbody on this side here. All right, so I did something stupid, right? He pushes this across, boom. Now, the way I grip, thumb on the bottom, 4 fingers on the top. All right? I'm not gripping this way from here, because I want to be able to pull and push, right? And as I'm starting to pull and push, I might lose my grip. I want to cup it. All right, it's like you're in the bathroom. Okay, this is how you hold. This is how you hold your own. Right? This is how you hold somebody else's. Don't hold somebody else's. Hold your own. Okay, hold your own. Now I bridge and I drive this down his face and get my arms in. Okay, so when you go for this grip, thumb is on the bottom, 4 fingers are on the top. Not this way. Don't cover the face of your watch. Cover the buckle of your watch. All right, and then you can bridge, go, pull. Now, let's go back over here, Ron. If you're a little too slow on that, okay, because you want to defend it as early as possible. If you're a little too slow and he does get to the mount, so you did something stupid and he gets to the mount, it's the same thing. Grab the grip, right? I'm holding my own, I'm bridging, and I'm smashing this down under his face, and then getting ready for my escape. Or maybe he set it up from the mount, right? He's got a good mount, and you're just being stupid, and you're not escaping the right way. You know, and you're like, ugh, and then he sets it up. I immediately have to go into action here, and grind it down his face. All right. What I'm going to recommend against is this: answering the telephone. All right, this is it's outdated. All right, and it's really just a stopgag measure. It's almost like sticking your finger in the dike, like the Dutch boy in the big dam. I don't mean something different. All right, you can put your finger in the dam, but eventually the water's going to bust. So I can be like this, and it's buying me time. But Rock is strong; he's going to squeeze it. Or if it goes off to the other side, now I'm really in trouble. All right, so this is just simply buying me survival time, but it's not fixing the situation. All right, it's just you're just trying to patch the dam with duct tape. It's not going to work very long. So whether he was already in the mount or slid to the mount, and I find myself here, it's the same thing. Grab that watch, and remember, you're holding your own. You're not holding somebody else's, and then bridge and smash this down through his face. Again, there's nothing nice about it. All right, jiu-jitsu is the gentle art until it comes time to actually do it. Then it's not so gentle. Now, final one. All right, let's say over here, Ron. Let's say he's gotten all the way. All right, I really messed up. All right, he's deep into this right now. At this point, if he squeezes, it's lights out for me. So in this case, what do? All right, he's got it locked up. I immediately swing my legs up and I catch my top leg, and now I do grab my watch. All right, I grab somebody else's in this instance. So he's choking me, right? It's starting to get tight. You can see I'm turning red. It's easy to see because I'm so pale. Here, and I straighten my legs. Now I'm okay. All right, I'm powering everything with my spine, my legs, and I'm getting strong and looking up. Now, I wait here. I'm going to chill out because there's going to be a few things that he can do, like maybe take my back or switch to like an Ezekiel choke, which we're not going to get into right now. But once I feel any movement on his part, that's when I'm going to hip escape and get my arms back in to where they need to be. So I messed up, and he's really got this in, right? And it's already starting to get tight. You can see it. I'm going to swing my legs up, catch my watch, and power. With my legs, straightening my spine, everything's strong. It's skeletal strength versus muscular strength. Now I'm chilling. The instant I feel any little bit of space or movement, hip escape and get my arms back into play. All right? So we have 4 phases of defending the head and arm choke. Keep your arms where they're supposed to be. Don't be an idiot. Early defense, medium defense, late defense. Review them all. Hopefully you don't need the late defense ever, but there's probably going to come a time where you will. So practice them all, put them in your game.